Weather Authority local forecast.
After an epic weather day, at least by our standards this time of year here in the Desert Southwest, we have a gorgeous night in the making here at home. Let's take a look at your RV World Yuma Sky Cam. You got the water towers in view there, and you notice by the flag not waving at all, we are looking at a pretty docile situation, which is nice considering the wind that we've gotten recently as of yesterday. Here's what we're looking at beyond that vantage point. As you can see, we're getting past the headlines and onto the satellite radar. You can see we're pretty much in the clears. Inclement weather that was up in northern to central Arizona, that is pretty much spun off into the Intermountain West and going toward the Midwest for that matter. Now, winds, like I mentioned, not all that a bag of chips by any means. We're very minimized in this particular department. At most, we got 10-mile-per-hour winds over in western Imperial County, and that's pretty much about it in that particular regard. 65 degrees in Yuma at this particular time. We didn't even make 70 degrees in the Yuma area today, although in El Centro we barely got to that number, but as you can see, we're starting to go down again, so keep in mind we should be around 79 to 80 degrees for this time of year. So we are 10, some cases even 15 degrees below where we should be, so we're certainly enjoying that, but we're not going to get too comfortable because this is the pattern that's in play. The ridge is going to start building. We're still going to be a little bit cooler than normal tomorrow, but then as we get to Thursday, this is where things get a little bit more interesting. We're going to hit pretty close to average, and you can see the warm-up really starts to go in the interior west. So that's just the pattern we're starting to get ourselves into. The wind speeds, not all that at all, as you can see in the coming days, so we're not having any cause for any concern in that particular regard. Now your Metrocast, 52 degrees by midnight tonight, will be in around the high-end 40s by 6 o'clock in the morning, and then by the time we get to the noon hour, we'll be relatively comfortable again. So another nice day as we get into St. Patty's Day. And yes, beyond St. Patty's Day, we're looking at, yes, well, temperatures going up into the 80s. I mean, this isn't like too worrisome, but certainly above where we should be for this time of year, and then we go back into the 70s and we get a little bit more comfortable down the road. But again, St. Patty's Day is looking pretty good for us, and then as we get on into the official start of spring, we're going to be off to a pretty decent start, and yeah, overnight's not looking too shabby by any means.